Welcome back to Wolf Game 101, Module 7, Full Game Speculation. I'm Spooky47. You can find me on Twitter at Spooky47Crypto. So this is what we're going to be talking about in Module 7. We're going to be doing mostly speculation on what the full game release of the Wolf Game NFT project is going to be about. As a reminder, I am not part of the development team, so my guess is as good as yours. This module is based on just different things I've heard in the Discord and from other people who are involved in this NFT project. We'll talk a little bit about the timing and then some things that we do think we know for sure regarding breeding, land and farmer utility, and perhaps even a marketplace within the game. So what will the full game be? The development team described it as a farm in the metaverse where wolves and sheep compete for wool. So at the heart of it, that pretty much sums up what this game is going to be. And as others have described it, I think we're all hoping for like a Farmville type thing in the NFT space. And it's going to continue to be based on the risk and game theory that we saw early on. I would imagine we're still going to see the ability for wolves to kidnap the other NFTs, the ones that are newly minted, as well as gamified staking and the ability to play to earn. And this is all going to be in a all-in-one ecosystem, which is going to have multiple different asset classes, some that we've seen and probably some others that we haven't seen yet. So as for timing, we know it's going to be sometime in 2022. The rumors I have heard seem to indicate the first half of 2022. If I was going to place a bet on it, I would say probably sometime in April or May would be when I would expect it. Alpha game, the interim game we're currently playing and went over in the last module, that is meant to get us to full game. So we'll hopefully have a seamless transition, but I imagine there is also the potential where there is some sort of lull time between the two. One interesting aspect is it seems like the Shepherd is using the Farmer's Almanac because a lot of his announcements and key moments of the game up until now have been timed around full moons. The game initially minted around a full moon. There was a major announcement during the winter solstice. And then even into January and February, it seemed to different things were timed around the full moon. So that might be one way to look at predicting when new aspects of the game are coming out. So one thing we do know for sure is that breeding new animals is going to be a thing. So the developers had said, I've said all along, there will be no more Gen 0 or Gen 1. There will, however, exist Gen 2 and onwards. To breed requires precious wool, govern, breed, cultivate. Gen 0 will never be matched in power. All future gens compound their success in the game, the Shepherd. So what we know from that is there will be breeding. I would assume that means you need two animals to do it, but we don't know that for sure. And you will need wool token in order to do it. Now, as for land and farmers, personally, I think this is the most undervalued resource right now. If you're just getting into the game and you're heading to OpenSea, as of today, February 21st, I think farmers were at about 0.7 ETH and land was at about 0.35 ETH. Now, mind you, none of the properties for any of these have come out yet. So you could buy one, let's say land, for instance, at 0.35 ETH today, and then it turns out to be one of the best parcels out of that 20,000 collection. Well, that could be worth a lot more than you're paying today on OpenSea. But once the properties are released, as we get to full game, well, obviously those prices are going to move, to reflect the rarity of that particular plot or the rarity of that particular farmer. So if you're just getting in, like now is a great time to get land or a farmer in addition to an animal or multiple animals. Again, not financial advice, but just kind of looking at this NFT project and considering what I would be doing if I was just entering. Those would be the things I'd be looking at. As of right now, only 11,738 farmers exist. So that also means that not every plot of land is going to be able to get a farmer. So if you're just entering and you want a piece of land and you like the idea of a multiplier effect, then getting a farmer too might be a good time to do that. And then for the marketplace, so this is real speculation on my part. It's just something I noticed in one of the GIF cartoons that that the development team had put out where there was a farmer's market. So that leads me to believe that there will be some sort of in-game marketplace for buying, selling, and trading. And I would imagine that would be done in the form of wool. So short module, and that's mainly because this is just me speculating about stuff. So if you like speculation, hop into the Discord and you can speculate with me and everybody else who's involved. As for the timing, again, hopefully sooner rather than later, but definitely in 2022. We'll be seeing breeding when full game launches, so that'll mean more animals hitting the secondary marketplace. And then the land and farmer utility. We'll see what comes of that, what type of rare traits, and where floor prices might go. And then finally, there's a potential for a marketplace within the game, which adds a whole other element of play to earn. So a lot of exciting things happening with Wolf Game. Again, I said it in the first module. I'll say it again. It's not financial advice. NFTs are expensive. You should not put in money that you cannot afford to lose. It is a speculative asset class within crypto, which is already a speculative asset class. So I'm just putting that out there. Do not get in over your head. Play with what you can afford to play with. So my plan for this is to make this a living course, hopefully many, many more modules to come. When full game launches, obviously I'll put out video content discussing what we know at that point, as well as keeping an eye on announcements from the development team. In the meantime, please like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you do get updates when I start releasing more videos. And you could also get in touch with me on Twitter at Spooky47Crypto, as well as in the Wolf Game Discord. So appreciate you watching the course. I hope it was helpful to you. If you have feedback, let me know. If you have ideas for other modules to add to this, let me know that as well. So until next time, enjoy Wolf Game and come get involved with us.